Alright y'all, The Proud Family Louder and Prouder Season 1 Episode 4. If you haven't seen it, spoilers ahead. Now, this episode went deep in a way I wasn't ready for. And in the way that the subject matter was handled, I think they did some things great and some things could have been done better. In this episode, Oscar Proud was back to his Oscar Proud shenanigans, trying to get his side hustle off the ground, and he was trying to talk up Felix to get that loan. But Felix was like, nah, Oscar, I can't help you. I got my own problems. Now, I can't be the only person who doesn't remember La Cienaga's mom being this bad. Now, most of y'all know that I was homeschooled. I'm saying this is somebody who has never stepped foot into a classroom. Is that really how kids act in 2022? At hearing something like a kid has two dads? Is that something that kids are really that pressed over now? And this episode had me looking at the friend group differently. Now, we all knew what Penny was learning her certain lessons. Sometimes the friend group would run out on her or they wouldn't agree with her or have her back. But this episode, they were just acting so awful and backwards. Especially Dejanay this episode. Like it's your fault all this stuff happened because you were so up in other people's business and then you didn't even apologize or feel bad about it. One of my issues with how this episode was resolved was that it was just Penny bringing a close to the conflict. Like, in the end, I think the episode would have been so much more powerful if Maya and the brother would have expressed to the other characters how they felt. Like, at the end of the day, the siblings were the ones that were affected, not Penny. So I just think that them sharing their true feelings would have been a better resolution. Now, what I love about this episode is what they did with Oscar's character. See that they showcase Oscar having this broken look at the two dads, based on old stereotypes of how he thinks brothers or men are supposed to be. But the way they dropped that line and they said, look at the world through your daughter's eyes. Don't look at the world how you see it, which is in the past, which is stereotypical. If you can't look at it in your own eyes, look at it through your child's eyes. And then we see that changes Oscar's perspective and he opens up his mind to it. And I think that that's big for his character. That was just a great way that they conveyed that message. Did y'all see how they came for Billie Eilish in this episode? It had me dying. And another detail that I loved that they added was Michael's memory, where we see that they went back to the OG animation style. It would have been easy for them to reanimate La Cienaga's big feet, but they decided to pay homage, and with that, they have my respect.